So you just finished up the latest horror offering in theaters, The Grudge, but that ending has thrown you off. Wait, was that real? Why did that happen? Well, don't worry, today we are going to break down all of the unanswered questions you have and try to explain it in the easiest way possible. Hello everyone, Jared here, and the latest The Grudge movie has been causing a lot of buzz online, from the unique way that it handles the source material all the way to the ambiguous, kind of questionable ending. Like, did any of this actually happen the way that we thought it did? Well, today we are diving in deep on the latest The Grudge movie to break down everything for you guys, especially that questionable ending. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I break down and explain the latest horror offering, The Grudge. So I am assuming if you are watching this video, then you in fact watched The Grudge. If not, here is a quick refresher.
2004 Fiona Landers has been a caretaker in Tokyo when all of a sudden odd things begin to happen and she rushes back home to America because Japan has some weird stuff going on, like used panty vending machines. However, the evil presence that has been present in Tokyo has followed her back like a bad case of the herpes and slowly torments her until she is driven to kill her husband and young daughter. Time jump, because who doesn't like time jumps? It is now 2006 and a young police detective, Muldoon, and her son moved to a new town. She begins a new job on the force and quickly hears about the Spencer case. Like any police officer without a warrant, she goes to the home and breaks in to find Faith Matheson chopping carrots. Oh god, those aren't carrots. Those are her fingers! What is going on? An ambulance is called, however it is too late as the evil presence has attached itself to Detective Muldoon. There is also a time jump back to 2005 with John Cho's character. You know, that dude that played Harold in those Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle movies? Man, I love those movies. And yeah, the evil curse attaches to him because he is a realtor, which according to the 2005 OSHA standards and practices was one of the most dangerous career paths at that time.
Okay, now that we are all caught up on the story, it's time to dive in on the ending and really explain that, while also jumping in on the 3 separate years, 3 almost different timelines that this movie is playing into. Ready? And okay, so first things first, we're diving into the 2006 storyline with Detective Muldoon and her son, because this is essentially the main through line of the film. Muldoon has already stepped foot into the house. Okay, moving forward, the crazy murder house with not one Japanese person in it, which is where the Grudge source material actually came from, will be referred to as the house. Thank you for your patience. So therefore, she has been seeing creepy visions of a man, woman, and child, and this sets her down the path of finding her partner's ex-partner. It was a work relationship, nothing sexual, at the local psych ward. It is revealed that this previous detective, Wilson, had in fact stepped foot in the house as well, and has been seeing the same haunting images. Muldoon explains to him. He lets her know the house is haunted, and they will never stop haunting you. He then scratches his eyes out to no longer see the haunts, but he can feel that they're still there, much like an ex always creeping on your Instagram. Terrified by this revelation, she dives deeper into the previous cases involved with the house. Each member who had lived there in the past 2 to 3 years had died in a mysterious way. Drowning, stabbing, car accident, erotic asphyxiation, you know, where you put a belt around your neck while you're shooting ropes. As this revelation comes full climax, flashes to the previous years occur, revealing how each member was haunted by the curse and leads to their eventual demise. Detective Muldoon, knowing she can't let this evil consume her and attach to her son, realizes that what she must do. She packs up the car with her son and has lots of gas. No, not like farts or anything, like gasoline. And drives to Rayburn Drive, aka the house. She lets her son know not to leave the car no matter what, because she is about to commit a crime and burn that mother down. Set to the background music of the Ohio Players song Fire, she begins to douse the house full of gasoline. As she makes her way into each of the rooms, she is taken on a vision trip of sorts, and she is shown the actual events of the Landers murders, like she is a low-rent version of Denzel Washington from Deja Vu, which was a 2006 sci-fi action thriller that saw Denzel as a special agent for the ATF, who was picked to lead an investigation into a domestic terrorist attack using state-of-the-art technology called Snow White, which was also a Disney princess. access to peer through a time window and stop the attack before it happened. It was given moderate to okay reviews, but became the second most purchased DVD in the US at the time. Oh, I got off track. Okay, back to the video. Seeing the past while in the present. In each of these visions, the one and only Fiona Landers mentioned before from 2004 had brought the curse back to America like the bird flu and killed both her husband and daughter before finally ending her own life. This released the curse into the confines of the home, and everyone who steps inside is cursed as well. Right before Detective Muldoon blows that biatch sky high, her son walks into the home. Flabbergasted, she doesn't know what to do. Is the son cursed now? Does she still burn the home down? These are the questions. However, something is off about her son. She asks him several questions without an answer. Then she asks him, what do we do when we are scared? This is a subtle callback to the two previous instances in the film where the son or mother had been scared and went through the same act, but the son doesn't know what she's talking about. She again asks, what do we do when we are scared? As they slowly count down from 5, she knows this son of hers is not her son. This is an imposter. The curse is trying one last ditch effort to stop her before burning down the house. As they reach 5, the demon cursed child begins to shriek at her, but it is too late as she lights the Zippo lighter and the whole place goes up. The last vision is of Fiona's spirit going up in flames, and it is finally released from the home. And the final scene finishes with Muldoon outside staring at the home ablaze. Now comes the huge reveal, the borderline twist ending, and almost these little tiny subtle hints that the filmmakers put into this film to really lead you astray while also paying homage to the original. The evil curse has been lifted and things are new once again. It's a beautiful spring day with the sun shining bright, birds chirping, and the school bus pulls up to pick up Detective Muldoon's son for his new school. As Muldoon announces that the school bus is there, her son approaches her and gives her a hug before going off to school. She tells him she loves him and to remember to be friendly and have a great time at school. But this is the biggest shocker yet. As the camera slowly pans over, a figure can be seen in the background. Who is this figure? As the person announces, "I'm getting my bag. Bye, Mom." Bye, Mom? Bye, Mom? If that is her son, who the f is she hugging? As the door slams shut, a shocked look comes across Muldoon's face. Slowly pulling away from the figure, it is the creepy little girl from previously in the movie, who happens to be none other than Melinda Landers. The curse wasn't lifted, it followed her. All of a sudden, Fiona Landers appears, grabbing Muldoon by the hair, dragging her down the hallway in a panic. A scream of terror comes out of her mouth, and then silence. As we're shown the beautiful serene of the outside world, calm, quiet, beautiful sun, birds chirping. But what does this all mean? What were they doing in her house? Why the drag down the hallway and the scream? Well, like I mentioned earlier, being a realtor was mentioned to be one of the most dangerous jobs on the market at that time. And realtors deal with houses, and houses are where people live. So in this very elaborate chain reaction, Detective Muldoon put herself at risk by living in a house. It's truly a cautionary tale that the audience members need to take into consideration for the high mortgage prices and 25-year interest rates that they do not consider when putting down a down payment for a new home. The Grudge remake is a metaphor for the crippling financial liability that falls on many young and single homeowners, ruining their credit scores, following them around until they are dead. Again, a cautionary tale and lesson to all. Or the demon curse from the house didn't actually die in the fire, followed her home, and ultimately killed that woman in cold demon blood torture. More than likely, that's the true ending of the film. So that is it, the obscure, almost questionable ending to this rebooted sequel, remake, whatnot franchise of The Grudge, almost touching on these more expanded themes, but ultimately being reeled back to some pretty surface level material. So what did you guys think of The Grudge? Did you guys love this questionable journey that this film really went on, or did you really tell from the beginning of this film that that is how the ending would play out? Anyways, though, let me know in the comments down below. As always, though, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there, you know, movie reviews, trailer reactions, fun comedy skits. I have plenty more. It's 2020. We are going to be doing plenty more of these ending explained poorly videos. If you didn't know, it's ending explained, but then poorly. You know, we're throwing in stuff that doesn't make any goddamn sense. If you love this video, like this channel, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and until next time, we'll see you later.